This is part 2 of my Gears of War Judgment Guide. This is the Great Hall. It's section 4 of chapter 1 of Baird's Testimony. Before the wave starts, we can go ahead and grab the cog tag in the fountain here. And then for the rest of this mission, it's just kind of a simple horde mode, basically, holdout at the top of this little area here. There are a few little sentry guns that you'll see me place around here, one on each side. And you can also see the declassified mission at the starting here. And the declassified mission for this one is pretty easy. You'll take a little extra damage from the nemesis. They come in through the windows and they will track you. But if you hang out up at the top here, around where I am right now, you will largely be able to avoid them. And there's only two ways for the enemies to approach you, left side and right side. Your AI is pretty good about staying up here so they can revive you if you go down. There's a ton of ammo, a ton of grenades up here. So it's, generally speaking, a pretty easy area. And you should be able to get through it without much of a problem.
All right, dig in. We're holding this position for now.
Hayes, status report. Eagle, can you see Hayes' squad? Bring it up! They're bringing us up! We can't see anything! We're pulling back! Who's still with me? Eagle, can you cover? Where are those reinforcements? If we don't hurry, they're not going to make it.
This is Section 5, and you can find the declassified mission right at the starting here. The declassified mission will spawn locusts that are using lancers, and in particular, these lancer-wielding locusts will be pretty chainsaw happy a lot of the time. So be careful about getting too close, because they will do their instant takedown. And the best way to approach this mission is to come along the right side of the hallway here. I have a boom shot left over from the last mission. They will park a turret at the end of the hallway and shoot you, but after you've exhausted your boom shot, you can find a long shot here. And this will let you take out the guy on the turret and most of the other people in the hallway. And this is also going to be your main source of points for this section as well. And sometimes in the single-player game, you will see your AI allies get into chainsaw duels. And when your AI allies get into these chainsaw duels, I am fairly certain that they can't lose those. I am not 100% positive, but I have never seen one lose, and I doubt that they can. I just don't think they're programmed to be able to do it. And after you've cleared out the first wave of locusts, a second one will spawn in, and you can defend upon this platform. Using the turret here, you'll get swarmed by wretches, so it's maybe not the best idea. And wretches, as always, they are a really good source for points, for jibbing kills with a shotgun. And then at the end here, after you have killed everybody, you can find the cog tag actually right down below the turret that I am strafing around right now.
Lobotomized! We hadn't heard anything else from Black 4, so we're going to find either.
You can also find an Onyx ammo crate to refill all of your supplies. And if you can, you want to refill your long shot and take that into the next area, because it's really going to help out. Then your next section in here, this is a pretty difficult section. I actually don't get full stars on this section because I mess up a few times here. It's just barely get it, so if you just did the same strategy I did and just don't die one less time than I do, then you'll be fine. The declassified mission here has you defending this suit of armor, and this actually makes this section a little bit easier because enemies will tend to prioritize going for the suit of armor over going for you. However, this is still a pretty difficult section because your cover is pretty limited here in terms of where you can go and still be able to shoot people. And your cog tag in this mission is, you won't be able to get it till the end. It's in one of the doors that opens up when the enemies spawn. And ideally, you should have brought a long shot in from the previous section, And if you take the armor, it makes killing things with a long shot a little bit more difficult because they will constantly move towards the armor. And I do go down quite a bit in this run here.
All right, refresh your weapons and get ready for more.
Now, prepping for the next wave. The next wave, pretty much the same makeup of enemies most of the time. The enemies in this game actually do spawn in differentiated waves when you die. So occasionally you might die, and then you'll respawn, and you'll fight a different group of enemies. So you're not always going to see the exact same enemies that I'm fighting here. But this section is... It's going to be more Cantus, it's going to be more standard enemies, and I think there's a few blood mounts in here as well. And then there's also some Theron guards. And Therons are pretty difficult enemies. Most of them use torque bows. And the danger of torque bows is that if they get a shot on you, it's a one-hit down, unless you're playing on Insane, and then it's a one-hit kill. And also complicating all that is all the tickers in this section, but up on this ledge here you can find some frag grenades. And thankfully with this declassified mission, it's pretty easy to defend the suit of armor. It has a ton of health, and it can take a lot of damage. So even if you end up having to ignore it for a while to save your allies, or because you got downed, then you're totally fine. And as I said earlier, I don't get full stars on this section here. I probably would have had I gone down one less time or got another headshot or two. So just keep that in mind when you're going through. Like I said, this is a pretty hard section to avoid going down in. So maybe play a little bit more defensively than I did here. And finally, after you've completed both waves, you'll be able to find the cog tag for this level and then advance to the next area. And right after that little scene, you will be able to find your cog tag right to the right of the exit to the level here.